Greetings, Student Affairs family. As we near the end of the year and we begin to look forward to our upcoming break, I want to take a moment to thank everyone in our entire division for all that you do for our students, for each other, and our entire campus. Over the past year, you have demonstrated commitment, innovation, and creativity to meeting the needs of our students, fulfilling the goals of our division, and staying true to the university's mission, student success. None of this would be possible without you. As I look forward to the coming year, I am excited about the possibilities that will come from continuing to reimagine our division. When we launched the Student Affairs Reimagination Initiative, our goal was to create opportunities for greater synergies by leveraging existing strengths and resources while adapting what we do and how we do it to the evolving needs of our students and our division. I am incredibly grateful for the way all of you have embraced and participated in this process. In the past year, so many of you engaged in the numerous focus groups offered for staff, managers, faculty, and students, while others took advantage of the open comment period by sharing their insights and feedback. There is no question that you are invested in this work, and I am fortunate to lead a division that cares so deeply about finding ways to be the best that we can be. From day one, it has been my priority to approach this process with respect, sensitivity, and care to those directly and indirectly impacted by the changes. And sometimes this means that timelines may need to be adjusted to allow for conversations to occur. And this will continue to happen to ensure that this process is done right. With that said, I am excited to share phase one of the Student Affairs Reimagination Initiative, which focuses on student life. And I would be remiss not to start by thanking Dr. Gail Collivant for her exceptional leadership and for championing this process, along with her incredible team who were open and forward-thinking all throughout. Student life enriches the student experience and cultivates a sense of belonging, which is critical for student success. Keeping this in mind, we assess existing vacancies and repurpose positions to better address the needs of students and departments. The new model adds a new layer of leadership and mentorship for assistant directors and coordinators who oversee each of the student life centers to allow them to focus fully on programming and direct student support. The Director for Student Inclusion and Engagement will provide leadership to the Asian Pacific Islander, Desi American, APITA, American Indian, Black, Cross-Cultural, and Latinx student centers. This position is currently posted and a search is underway. The Director for Student Leadership and Engagement will lead the Women and Gender Equity Center and the Student Leadership and Involvement Center, which includes student involvement, fraternity and sorority life, and leadership programs. This director also oversees the Cougar Chronicle, which transitioned to our division from Academic Affairs. I am very pleased to say that Tony Peng is serving in this role now. His vast experience as the Director of Student Leadership and Involvement will better position us for the growth in residential students we expect in the next few years. I also want to share some interim changes due to the upcoming retirement of Andres Favela, Interim AVP for Student Academic Success Services, that will ensure the continued success of this unit. At our recent divisional wrap-up event, we had the opportunity to celebrate the outstanding career that Andres has had at CSUSM over the past 30 years. We are grateful for his service and the impact he has had on the lives of so many students and so many of us. Without a doubt, Andres' departure will leave a void on our campus that will be hard to fill. I want to thank the staff in SAS for their flexibility, their patience, and partnership. I know that it will be hard to lose such an incredible leader, but I promise you that we have carefully thought out this transition to ensure that you continue to receive the highest level of support and advocacy. And this is why I am excited to announce that in the interim, the College Assistance Migrant Program, the Dreamer Resource Office, the Educational Opportunity Program, Project Rebound, Readiness and Success Services, and TRIO Student Support Services will report to Norma Larios, Assistant Vice President of Divisional Operations. As many of you know, Norma has extensive experience working with EOP and other equity programs within SAS. In addition, it is my honor to share that our two newest directors, Dr. Yasmin Farley, Director of the Career Center, and Lee Quijada, Director of A Scholar Services, will report to me to support them as they acclimate to their new roles. And to assist our new ACE Director, Angie Tennant has recently joined the ACE team to provide administrative support. I want to thank Angie for her years of service with the VPSA's office and personally for helping me settle into my role when I arrived about 2 years ago. Thank you, Angie. ACE is very fortunate to have you. To address the business needs in the VPSA's office from the transitions of Norma Larios and Angie Tennant, Erika Perez will manage the VPSA's calendar, and a new Director of Divisional Initiatives and Partnerships will support divisional initiatives and operations. This position is currently posted and a search is underway. I would also like to share other changes that are not directly tied to our Reimagination initiative, but are important. First, I am pleased to announce that the working title for Jason Schreiber, Dean of Students, is now Associate Vice President and Dean of Students. This title change brings Jason's position into alignment with equivalent positions at other CSU campuses and is more reflective of the existing scope of his portfolio. Also, in response to recommendations from several internal and external Title IX DHR reviews, a new standalone Assistant Vice President for Title IX and DHR position is currently posted. In the interim, Corinne Vorenkamp is serving as Title IX DHR Coordinator. This will in turn allow AVP for Student Affairs, Dr. Bridget Blanchon, to focus on providing leadership for student health and counseling services and disability support services, while also co-chairing the implementation team and soon onboarding the new AVP for Title IX DHR. I want to thank Dr. Blanchon for getting us to this point and for leading us through this moment in time as we enter a new phase for Title IX and DHR. I know this is a lot of information to process and you may have questions. If you do, start by reaching out to your directors and AVPs. They have been involved in this process and have been provided updates throughout during the Student Affairs Leadership Team meetings. You can also find more information on the Student Affairs website under the tab Student Affairs Reimagination Initiative. As we continue to reimagine our division and begin the work of Phase 2, I look forward to the possibilities that we can create for ourselves, our division, and most importantly, our students. As we wrap up the fall semester and begin to disconnect, I want to wish you a wonderful winter break in the company of your family, friends, and loved ones. The work that we do in student affairs transforms lives, and we all recognize that this work is hard and it takes a great deal of physical, mental, and emotional energy. And that to continue to give, we must also take care of ourselves. I wish you lots of rest, lots of naps, relaxation, and joyous moments that will allow you to recharge after a very busy fall semester. I look forward to working with all of you next year and in the future. Happy New Year.